Yeah, I'm built to endure, rooted within her, healed and whole, now I'm stronger for sure. Yeah, she got that truth that'll lift you up. Mindset shifted, yeah, we leveling up. From broken to bold, from tired to lit. Brittany Brown got you rooted in, yeah. Rooted within her, faith, fitness, focus, yeah, I'm built to endure. Rooted within her, peace in my heart and my purpose secure. Rooted within her, faith, fitness, focus, yeah, I'm built to endure. Yeah, I'm built to endure. Peace in my heart and my purpose secure.
Rooted within her, Brittany Brown. Jingle title.
Thanks for tuning in to Rooted Within Her, your go-to podcast, where we're going to be talking about faith, fitness, and having a focused mindset. I am Brittany Brown. I am a veteran, author, mental health therapist, and relationship coach, and I help divorced women break unhealthy relationship cycles, heal their emotional wounds, and rebuild their identity so they can date God's way. So join us daily as we're going to be talking about faith and fitness and having a focused mindset, where you can join our free community so you can have so many resources to help you so you can heal, rebuild, and date God's way. So make sure you grab your notebook, relax, so we can focus on breaking the cycle within and focus on building a better you, because you deserve the best that life has to offer. Be blessed. Welcome to Rooted Within Her. Today, we are going to be talking about how to trust yourself again. We're starting with Psalm Numbers 37, verse 23. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. And so each and every day, we ought to just start our day with gratitude and just being grateful, thanking God for a new day, thanking God for wisdom, to wake up and just indulge, because a lot of times we take it for granted. You know, I ask my clients all the time, I say, what is something good that's happening in your life? And a lot of times they think it has to be something long and drawn out. And the reality of it is no. We take for granted the simplest things. Like, be grateful you're not hooked up to an oxygen pump. Be grateful you're not battling a disease. Be grateful you have breath in your body. Be grateful that you're able to get up out of your bed and not have to wait on someone to carry you here or there and all the things. Be grateful that you have a car. Be grateful if you don't have a car that you have the activity of your limbs to be able to walk from point A to point B. And so there are so many things that we have to be grateful for, and we take these things for granted. And so today, as we talk about how to trust yourself again, you might feel like, as I've heard a lot of my clients say, my picker is off. My picker is off. And I don't want you to be that person. I want you to focus on rebuilding your confidence after going through the trials and tribulations that you've gone through. And so you had to go through that to have the wisdom that you have now. Because I can't tell you how many people just wonder about life, and they just don't realize that, there are so many good things to partake in when it comes to life, but they're not able to see that because of the fact that there's so much going on. And they feel like, oh, this person has taken advantage of me and this and that. And, those are, like I tell my clients all the time, those are very valid points. But the reality of it is we have to be willing to trust ourselves by trusting in God. Looking at, analyzing, okay, what was it in the past that got me here? And what is it that I need to do differently as I am on this journey of truly choosing myself, rebuilding my confidence, spending time in God's word so I can know what is right for me. Because if we pay attention to it, sin takes us away from God. And it makes it to where we're not able to really look at things from a key perspective. And so we want to take the time to say, no, I'm going to focus on what I need, no matter what it looks like. And so that means I have to be real. I have to sit down. I have to own my stuff. I have to look at my past decisions without feeling shamed. I've heard people tell me they try to talk about things with their parents and they get called dumb and stupid, all of these things. So I want you to look at it without being shamed, because the reality of it is things have changed. And so in order for me not to keep repeating a cycle, in order for me to break the cycle, I have to be real and I have to say, okay, what is it that got me here? Was it their good looks? Was it their charm? What was it? Was it I just didn't pay attention to the signs or the flags, or I just wanted somebody, just to be with me, and I thought this was my person? And so you have to be willing to listen to your intuition and trust the inner signals. Something's going to go off in your body, like, alert, alert, this is not the person for you. And so I want you to start making your decisions slower. Because when it comes to a relationship, take your time. Take your time. If someone is upset with you because you won't tell them that, hey, I want to be in a relationship right now, this very minute, this very second, then that means that person is not for you to begin with anyway. And so let's make decisions slower and be intentional, because that's what we need to do to make sure this is right. Make sure you're not being love bombed. There's so many people who have shared with me their stories of how this person love bombed them, and then they moved in together, got married, and now they have no longer love bombed them. Okay. And now it's like living in hell, literally. And then you deal with another level of shame. Like, okay, well, now how do I move forward? Now I feel ashamed because I got married to this person. People told me, don't you think this, or asked me, don't you think this is too soon? And you defended this person, cut off family members for this person. And now here you are. And so I want you to focus on trusting God's guidance alongside of your self-trust. So going to God, testing every single spirit. Because when you test the spirits, it helps you to see things from a different perspective. And we have to do that, because when we don't test the spirit, we're like, okay, Lord, help me get out of this. But then I'm the one who put myself there. And so it's important for us to really understand, where we are, what it is that we truly need, and what do we desire, being in this season that we're in. So 1 John chapter 4, verse 1 says, dear friends, do not believe everyone who claims to speak by the Spirit. You must test them to see if the spirit they have comes from God. For there are many false prophets in the world. And so I want you to really take the time to study God's word and realize, like, okay, does this person align with the Spirit of God? Is this person going to, again, draw me closer to God? Are we able to accomplish our mission for our purpose in life together and go further in life? And if we can, then this is your person. If not, then hey, we need to do something different. And so as you were thinking about, taking this journey of truly understanding how to trust yourself again, because you have chosen wrong, well, you have to realize, like, hey, if I put God first, I know I can't go wrong. And that's the beauty of this. If I put God first, I know I cannot go wrong. Okay. And so as I leave you today, I want you to truly focus and reflect on, okay, what it is that you really need. Right now in the season of your life, what do you need? And I'm going to leave you with this quote. You didn't fail. You learned what your intuition sounds like. So if you hadn't gone through this bad breakup, guess what? You would not know, okay, this is what I need to pay attention for. This is what I need to look out for next. So you didn't fail. You learned what your intuition sounds like. Be blessed.
Hey, yeah, I'm built to endure, rooted within her, healed and whole, now I'm stronger for sure. Yeah, she got that truth that'll lift you up. Mindset shifted, yeah, we leveling up. From broken to bold, from tired to lit. Brittany Brown got you rooted in, rooted within her, faith, fitness, focus, yeah, I'm built to endure, rooted